Hello everyone, this is Professor J. Kim. Today we're going to make these 3 type-based logos. So please just follow my step-by-step instruction, then we can make it pretty easily. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the like button, and set the alarm for my latest video. Then let's get started. Okay, so I just opened a new Adobe Illustrator document, and before we start, please go to the Illustrator menu and Settings and check the units, and please make sure your general unit is points, not inches or centimeters or any others. So just points. Okay, so let's do our number 1. I'm gonna type 2 letters, uppercase A and H, and then my typeface is gonna be just a regular one. I'm gonna choose the Times New Roman regular, and the type size 180 point. Okay, just like this. And then first go to type menu and create outline as a graphics, and then I'm going to go object menu again, ungroup them. Okay, so now you can select A and H separately. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm going to choose the letter A, and I'm going to use this serif as a connector. So I link these 2 letters together. Okay, now select 2. Then you see that A and H is kind of overlapped here. You see this part? So let me open Pathfinder. Pathfinder is on the window menu and Pathfinder. And the United, the very first choice. See? Now this is just one object. A and H. Now, choose the knife tool from your toolbox. If you do not see it, it is under eraser, scissors, and the knife. I'm going to cut in the midsection here and here, A and H. So I cut the horizontal stroke. Now choose the delete anchor point tool minus pen tool. I'm going to delete this, that, and these 2 points. We don't need them. And delete, and these 2 as well. And in H, this one, that one, this, and you, that, this, and that. Okay, now select this one. I can use it as it is, but I'm gonna make it a little bit closer. Do not combine like this. Just a little bit. Okay, so I think it looks good. So we got rid of the horizontal stroke, one from A here, one from H here. Now we're gonna replace it with some other graphics, as I showed you at the very beginning. So first, select your fill color to nothing and the stroke color just in black. And let me draw, Next, choose the ellipse tool and then fill color in black and no stroke color. And just to draw one really skinny oval like this. Then switch your tool to anchor point tool. This is under pen tools options, and click on both ends, this and that. Okay, select it, and then open your brushes panel. Brushes panel is on the window menu and brushes, and select this. Just to keep pressing your mouse button and drag and drop to this brush panels window. It will ask you how you want to use it. I'm going to use it as an art brush. Okay, and okay. You see that here? Now I'm going to delete this. Now this time, let me choose my line tool and no fill, just a black stroke. And I'm going to draw one horizontal line. Hold down the shift key and drag it just like that. Okay. And then also I'm going to add another new anchor point in the middle, in the center of this line. Click. So now we have 3 anchor points. Switch your tool to anchor point tool Place your mouse cursor in that point and keep pressing and drag it like that. This way, I think. Okay, release. It's kind of a very soft wave pattern. Now, open your brushes panel. You see that the custom brush we made, and just click on it. See that? So we have this. And I'm going to rotate it a little bit, like this way. And also, you can resize it. See that? You can control. I'm going to do something like this. Up here. So it looks good. Maybe let me rotate it, or let me extend it a little bit. And rotate. Okay. Then now, let me hold down the Option key. Keep pressing your mouse button. And let me make a copy of this. So A and H. Now, select these two lines. Then go to Object menu, Expand Appearance. So now this is a shape, it's not a stroke anymore. Now select the whole thing. Choose your shape builder. If you do not see this shape builder, make sure under Window menu, Toolbars, you choose the Advanced Toolbars, not the basic one. Let me zoom in. So my shape builder tool, let me hold down the Option and let me just click on this. Click on that piece, that, and that. And select everything. Open Pathfinder and unite it as a one shape. See? So this is a one shape. Now you can apply any different color you like to use. Okay, so number 1, A and H, type-based logo is done. And now number 2, CG. I'm going to type the same typeface, Times New Roman, just regular. Uppercase C, uppercase G. Then let me do this again. Type menu, create outline as a vector graphics, add object, ungroup them. Select the C, and in your toolbox, choose the reflect tool. Reflect tool is under rotate, reflect tool, and double click from your toolbox directly. Choose the vertical axis and OK. So C is kind of a mirrored. Now, I'm going to move to the right and hanging like this. It's kind of a little similar to Gucci's, but it's okay. It is different anyway. Then let me zoom in like this. Now go to Object menu, Path, and Offset Path. It will extend the stroke weight. It will add something. So we'll see that. Offset Path, 2 point, and then miter limit number 4. Just say OK. So it looks pretty much the same, but it is now heavier. Now select all again by dragging like this. You see that? Now choose your shape builder tool. The first thing is I'm going to get rid of all the extended portion. So hold down the Option. Once you hover your mouse cursor, you see that white meshes and delete it by clicking. Do the same thing for all extended part of these two letter forms. And here too, that, again, this, and then the 4 corners, an intersection, that little piece, this, that, and in this intersection, here, there, here, and this. Okay, now we need to make a decision to make it kind of a hang over. So this is C. I want to make it go under letter G. So let me hold down the Option it goes on the letter G. So let me delete that piece and this piece. And in this intersection, C goes over letter G. So I'm going to delete the portion of letter G. That and this. See? So like this kind of linked chain. And select the whole thing. I'll open the Pathfinder and unite it as a one shape. So this is done. So now you can change the color. Select and change the field color to any color you like. Okay, so number 2 is done. Now let's do a number 3. I'm gonna type letter N, uppercase letter N, but this time let me use the different typeface. What I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use just Arial Black. Arial Black, something bold and heavy. Okay, so this is good. Same thing. Go to Type menu. This is a routine, and create outlines first as a graphic. Now swap the color. So no fill, just a black stroke. And I'm gonna increase my stroke weight. Open the stroke, the panel. It is under Window menu, stroke here. Let me increase the stroke weight up to maybe 8 point. Yep, 8 point is good. Up to 8 point, like this. Okay. Then let me choose the ellipse tool. Place your mouse cursor in the middle. Hold down the Option, keep pressing mouse button and the Shift key, and draw a circle like that. If you want to share the same center point, let's say that maybe I drew something like this. Select both, open the Align panel, Align to Selection, then choose the horizontal center and the vertical center. It's on the same center now. Okay, now select everything. Then go to Object menu and expand. Say OK. Okay. Now I'm going to draw another stroke, maybe about this length, this long. And then I'm going to keep the same stroke weight, 8 point stroke weight. And like we did, Object and expand it. Say OK. Just to make it easier, I'm going to change my fill color to just red, so I can tell. Let me zoom in. I'm going to place this red piece on that point. See that? Just like that. And I'm going to make a copy of this to bottom corner there. Okay. Now select everything. Choose the shape builder. Hold down the Option and just delete this red portion by dragging. See? It's all gone. Now we have the open space here. I'll do the same thing here. Okay. So we're getting in there. Then let me zoom in this part. I'm going to choose this anchor point and hold down the Shift key and this one. So only these two anchor points are selected. Then keep pressing one of them, hold down the Shift and drag it. Just like that. I'll do the same thing on this bottom. This one, hold down the Shift key, release. Now select one of them, hold down the Shift and drag. Okay, so we're getting in there. And now let me draw one tiny circle about this size. The diameter is kind of slightly wider than the stroke weight. I'm going to place it, the one there. Let me zoom in. And let me hold down the Option. I'm going to make a copy. to there. I'll do the same thing on top here. Let me zoom in. Somewhere there. Hold down the Option and drag. Okay, so we're getting in there. I think it looks okay, but I want to add one more thing. This time, let me do the same thing. Choose the ellipse tool and no fill, just a black stroke, and the stroke weight, as we did, 8 point from the center. Let me hold down the Option, keep pressing, and the Shift, and make another. See that? This is a little off center. That's fine. We can fix it. Just like that. Okay. So first the thing is, I'm going to make a copy of this little circle. So let me make a copy and then just put aside there. So let me select the midsection first. This whole thing in the middle section. Yes. Just this. Now select everything but just one big circle. And let me unite it. Open the Pathfinder and unite. So this is the one piece now. So we have two. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select both. Then open Align panel, Align to selection, horizontal center, and the vertical center. So it's perfectly centered. Okay, so looks good. Now I want to have this kind of like a circuit board thing or the orbit things, maybe somewhere here. Select the outer ring. This is still stroke. Now choose your scissors tool from your toolbox. I'm gonna cut somewhere here. Click on that. There. Maybe there. And on bottom right corner, somewhere here. Here. And there. See that? Only this section is selected. Just to hit the delete key. Twice. Using your direct selection tool, you can only select that portion as well. And delete it. Now I'm going to have this. And let me make a copy by holding down the Option and drag. I'm going to make another copy. And one more. There. Okay. Now let me select this line and this line. And like we did, under Object menu, Expand. Say OK. Now select the 4 dots. Hold down the Shift key so we can add a selection 2, 3, and 4. Open Pathfinder and unite it. So we have two groups. One outer orbit, another one the inside ones. If you want to change the angle, you can just rotate it any direction like that. Okay, so I think we are all done. So we created a 3 typographic based type-based logo. Pretty simple, but it's pretty effective and then a pretty useful skills. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and then I will see you next time.